3, 2, 1.
And then kiss me first. Namaskar, beautiful HAKKA family.
Welcome back to another video.
So for this video, we're going to talk about something that may be a little bit controversial, but also interesting. It is
Truth or myth.
Yep.
So we're basically going to pick 3 topics that we're going to discuss about. 3 for India, 3 for China.
Yep.
And we're going to...
some common myths that we find on the internet, and we're going to debunk them and letting you guys know, is it a truth or is it a myth? And for those of you who haven't subscribed to our channel yet, make sure you subscribe, and also make sure that you follow our Instagram and like our Facebook pages.
Once again, guys, thank you so much for all your support. We're close to getting to 10K.
Yeah.
We're so close. If you guys could help us out and please subscribe, that would be great.
We'll be having a 10K celebration live stream, a big one, and also some celebration video, special one. So make sure that you help us reach there faster. We can do it together, HAKKA family.
So the first one is going to be myth about China. Social media is completely blocked in China. Now, when I'm referring to social media, I'm talking about social media that the world uses, like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, etc.
Yep. So that is true, but China has our own social media platforms. So to substitute Instagram and Facebook, we have Weibo, and to substitute WhatsApp, we have WeChat, which is quite well known. A lot of people in other parts of the world also use WeChat. And to substitute YouTube, we have Youku, we have Tencent Video, so a lot of other platforms. And also TikTok is very popular in China. To substitute Google, we have Baidu. Yep. And so for some of us who wants to use the Western social media, we can use VPN, which is quite accessible in China right now. And the social media that in China that we use are kind of like multi-use. For example, like WeChat, when we went back to China, you notice that sometimes we use WeChat to pay, pretty often actually. We use WeChat to pay, and we use WeChat to buy certain things. There's a WeChat store, so yeah, we made it really user-friendly, I would say.
And a lot of people in Canada as well are incorporating WeChat Pay. So if you have a bank account associated with your Chinese account and you go for, say, to a Chinese restaurant, you can actually pay with WeChat.
Especially here in Toronto, because a lot of Chinese international students, come here. So it actually made it pretty convenient for a lot of, especially some parents too, also as well. When they come here, they don't have a Canadian credit cards, and they can just use WeChat to pay. The first myth about India is traveling India is dangerous.
Now, I would say that is false.
Okay.
So traveling in India is basically traveling anywhere in a modern developed country.
Oh, okay.
Just like how there's certain spots in US that's not safe, certain spots in Canada that aren't safe.
So it's like neighborhood.
Yeah,
or like okay.
But generally, when you're speaking, it's not. It's safe to travel in India, and actually it can be even safer than modern countries to travel. In India.
Okay. So if a bunch of foreigners are walking on the street, they're not going to like scam you or try to.
Well, scamming is done everywhere, so I'm not gonna say no with that.
Okay.
Because I've seen people get scammed.
Okay.
But again, if I go alone in China, I'm gonna get scammed too. If I go to a mall,
probably because you don't know how to speak Chinese, maybe.
No, but also if I go to a mall where there's a lot of foreigners that go there, they're gonna sell me an Apple laptop that isn't even original, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's original, good price, good price. You're such a handsome boy, it'll look good on you."
Yeah, I would like to say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's kind of similar in India, but it's not unsafe for you. When you go to India, you will see. I'll leave you alone at a place and I'll come back home.
No, please don't.
Myth number 2 for China. Now, I'm sure a lot of people probably heard about this. All Chinese people eat insects.
Now that is a myth.
Okay.
Because as a Chinese growing up, I have never eaten any insects ever in my life, nor did I see it in my city. Nothing. So I did a bit of research because I wasn't really sure which regions, but particularly is in the northern region of China, they eat something that's called pupa, which is like a caterpillar. Yeah. And also in the southern region, so Yunnan, Guangxi, and Cantonese speaking region, so the southern part that's close to Hong Kong, they eat only edible insects and not the entire region, so only like small part of the cities in the region.
So it's like a minimalistic population basically.
Yeah, so it's very minimum percentage of the entire Chinese population that eats insects. And when I talk about insects, I don't talk about just like any insects that you can find or think of. It's only the edible insects. I think the most popular one is caterpillar. Or and cocoon, the caterpillar in the cocoon, like yeah. So yeah, if you ever thought of it, now you know. The myth about India is the extent of India food is curry. Now I'm not gonna lie, before I started dating you, that's what I thought of India too. But whenever I thought of Indian food, all it pops up, it's just one word.
And you're
curry.
not the only one that thinks about it.
When I told my friends and my family about I'm dating an Indian guy, not in a rude way, they're just gonna say like, wow, now you're gonna try different types of curry, or you're gonna eat this curry now.
Which is not true. It's a myth. We do like curries. We do eat curries. But like I said, India is a diverse country. There's different regions that eat different foods. Like South India has a different type of cuisine. North India has a different type of cuisine. You know, Central India, West, East Coast, everybody have different types of cuisines. So we do eat curries.
Yeah.
But that's not the only thing we eat.
Okay. And actually, after I get to know him better, and then he take me to try different Indian food, I actually started to realize that there are actually a lot of varieties of Indian food. You have the pani puri, and you have the pakora and all of this. Yeah.
Myth 3 for China. China has a one-child policy.
This one used to be true, but not anymore. So right now, I think one-child policy is actually from 1976 until 2015. So after 2015, actually because of the population started to age, so a lot of aging population and a lot of declined the shrink labor force. So actually the government started to implement the two-child policy.
They started encouraging more.
Yeah, so they actually start to encourage especially young married couples to have at least 2 kids.
And were they giving incentives and stuff for that?
They were giving, yes, per child. They were giving per month, I think, I'm not sure how many, but a certain amount of incentives to encourage people to actually have 2 kids. But the reality is, right now the trend in China is because it's becoming more and more expensive to overall in general to live in China. So a lot of young couples, they actually prefer to have only 1 kid or no kid at all. So it is still, they're still encouraging the two-child policy is still going on until nowadays, and it hasn't really boosted the population like dramatically because young people are more educated and they prefer just 1 kid in general. So one-child policy is long gone. So the last myth I have about India is poor.
This is partly true, partly false, I would say. It's a developing country, not a developed country. So people find it, it's poor.
Yeah.
Right? Now, when I say they're poor, yes, poverty is a big problem in India.
And I guess also some of the movies, they show like a lot of ghettos in India.
There are places, there are slums. The correct word, what you're looking for is slums.
Yeah.
Yes, there are slums in India. There are a lot of poor people in India. But India's economy is one of the fastest growing economy.
I guess maybe just the whole world needs to see that more. The social media needs to portray that more.
But
Okay.
again, the population in India is a big problem right now.
It's like crowded.
Yes, it's very populated. If I had to portray India, I would say India is a poor
Would
country.
you say like India is like divided? Like, I mean, divided in the sense that the rich people was really rich,
Yes.
the poor people was really poor. So guys, here you go. 3 myths about China and 3 myths about India.
I'm sure some people are not going to agree with what I had to say.
Yeah.
Again,
or
it's
what I
my
have to say.
it's our opinion.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to correct us, go ahead and do it in the comment section. We don't mind.
Yeah.
Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, let us know if you want to see a part 2 in this. Maybe we can, get into some.
If you guys have any sort of myths or questions you've been having about China or India, let us know, and then we'll help you guys debunk it. Maybe we'll have a part 2 of this video. We love you guys so much, and we thank you, all of you, for all of your support, and we will continue to make fun videos for you guys.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
See you guys. Bye.